everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with another 5 on Friday video. Today's 5 on Friday video is 5 classics I would like to read. One of my goals going into 2020 was to read a classic a quarter, and I just finished War and Peace in February, so I'm starting to think about what classic I might want to read next, and so I pulled 5 classics off of my shelf that are contenders. So let's see what they are. So the first classic I would possibly consider reading is Les Mis. This thing's huge, so it's a little bit intimidating, but I have a lot of friends that have read this or watched the play or watched the movie or have acted in the play or something to that effect. I don't know a lot about it, but I've never heard a bad thing. I know, Jean Valjean is one of the most famous characters in history. Everybody, I feel like, knows that name. A little bit intimidated because I just finished a huge book, and this is clocking in at longer than War and Peace at 1,400 pages. I mean, maybe I'll watch the movie first and see if I like the story. I don't know, but this is a strong contender. I've heard a lot of people say a lot of really good things about it. I've never read it, so it's definitely something that I want to get to at some point in my life. Will it be 2020? I don't know. The next book is a book that I've had on my TBR before and I just haven't gotten to. I don't know that March is an appropriate time of year to read it, but maybe it'll get read at some point this year, and that is Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Again, a very popular story. I know the basic story of Frankenstein, as I think most people do, but I've never actually read the book. So I need to get it done. Again, this is more like fall Halloween vibes, and we are going into spring, so I might not read it next. It might not be the next classic I pick up, but I have a feeling that this will get read sometime this year. It's pretty short. A lot of people say a lot of really good things about it. So this will probably appear on a TBR later this year. Probably not March, April, May, June, July, August, or September. Maybe October, but unless I draw it from my jar, because it has been on my TBR before. So we'll see what happens, but really want to give this a go. All right, so the next classic I have wanted to read for a while, I just haven't gotten around to it, is Vanity Fair by William Makepeace Thackeray. Again, this is another one that I don't know a lot about. I picked up this book on a whim at a book sale at my college bookstore, and it sounds intriguing. It sounds similar to maybe some Jane Austen type novels. I don't know a lot about it. Rainy and I may be buddy reading this soon. We've talked about it. She's waiting to get a copy of it, and we might be buddy reading this, which would be awesome because this is another really long one. I mean, not as long as War and Peace, but 800 pages. So another chunker, but I think I will enjoy it. And having somebody to buddy read it with would be awesome. So this is possibly, most likely, getting accomplished this year as well. So my last 2 classics are really intimidating to me, and it's not because of the length. They are more intimidating to me than Les Mis and Vanity Fair, because I've tried to read one of them before. Now, granted, this was a long time ago, so yeah. My last 2 books, I'm just going to talk about them at the same time, are Wuthering Heights and Jane Eyre by Charlotte and Emily Bronte. And the Bronte sisters intimidate me, and the reason why is because in high school, I want to say it was my junior year English class. I'm almost positive it was junior year. I had an assignment to pick a book off of the AP reading list and do a project on it, and I chose Jane Eyre because I thought I would enjoy it. I ended up not finishing it, and it was really hard to do an assignment on a book you didn't finish. I ended up watching an adaptation of it and using SparkNotes or Cliff Notes, I don't remember which, to get me through the assignment, and I got an A on the assignment. So, but that was, again, I am turning 32 this year. This was my junior year of high school, so it was 15 years ago, 16 years ago. Like, it was a long time ago. So I want to give it another shot. Because I didn't like Jane Eyre, I've been scared to read Wuthering Heights, which is by a different Bronte sister. So I should have given Emily a fair shot, but I didn't. So I'm kind of intimidated by both of these books because I want to go into Jane Eyre with an open mind, because 16-year-old Tara is a different reader than almost 32-year-old Tara. Like, my reading tastes have changed a little bit. I think I've like matured more as a reader. So I feel like I could enjoy this now, but I'm scared that I won't enjoy it, if that makes sense. Wuthering Heights is just a story that like gets referenced in TV, movies. I mean, other books reference this. I feel like this is a book that, like, a must-read book. I let her sister's book influence my judgment, and I haven't read this yet. So hopefully I get to those soon. So here are 5 classics that I want to read sometime, hopefully soon. Don't know if I'll get to all of these in 2020 because they're chunkers, but these are definitely classics that are on my radar. If you have read any of these, let me know your thoughts on them. Let me know if you liked them, if you didn't like them, which ones I should get to. Are there other classics that I should put on my radar as well? I do own a lot of them. These are just 5 that really stuck out to me as ones that I have not read that I would like to get to in the near future. But there are so many more that are also on my radar. And I also want to reread a bunch as well. So I'm really trying to get back into reading classics, and I'm hoping that I can get to these and many others soon. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.